The U.S. Surgeon General is sounding the alarm about the link between alcohol and increased cancer risk. In a new advisory, he's linking alcohol consumption to 7 types of cancer and is calling for warning labels on alcoholic beverages, just like the ones you see on cigarettes. CNN's Meg Terrell is joining us now with the details. This is quite something. I'm very curious to hear what these links are.
Yeah, Sarah, I mean, this is the direction that the scientific research has been headed for some time. We've increasingly been hearing that no amount of alcohol is really recommended for your health, and that really goes against the suggestions we've been hearing since the 90s that maybe alcohol, at least in moderation, maybe red wine, maybe it's good for you. Increasingly, that's been going in the opposite direction. And so today, the U.S. Surgeon General is issuing this advisory, noting that alcohol is the 3rd leading preventable cause of cancer in the United States after tobacco and obesity, and notes that even though this scientific research has been emerging, a majority of Americans actually don't realize that risk between alcohol and cancer. In their release, they're noting that alcohol consumption increases the risk of at least 7 different types of cancer. And as part of this advisory, the Surgeon General is also calling for an update to the health warning labels on alcoholic beverages to include this link to cancer. He notes that there are 100,000 cases and 20,000 deaths associated with cancer that are linked to alcohol in the United States every year. And so those 7 different types of cancer that have the link to alcohol consumption are breast cancer, colorectal cancer, esophagus cancer, liver, mouth, throat, and voice box cancer. He notes that more than 16% of breast cancer cases are attributable to alcohol consumption, Sarah. So this is something that's trying to raise awareness to make sure that folks know about this link where the scientific evidence has been going for some time.
Yeah, it was the one thing my doctor said that I could not have after being diagnosed with cancer was alcohol. It was the one thing. How difficult, though, is it going to be to get warning labels on alcoholic beverages? I seem to remember there was a big fight about cigarettes.
Yeah, you know, it's going to have to go through Congress. We'll have to see what the support is there for that with this incoming administration. We know that President Trump abstains from alcohol. RFK Jr., of course, his nominee for a health secretary, is somebody who doesn't drink as either. And so we'll have to see what their support is for it, as well as what the support is in Congress. We know that this incoming administration is putting a lot of emphasis on chronic disease management, for example. It'll be interesting to see how this goes, and also interesting that the Surgeon General issues this just with a few weeks left to go before the new administration comes in.
Yeah, that is right. Meg Terrell, thank you so much.